Chasing the stars, we'll stride into the dawn. Never back down till the battle is won. Face each foe with hearts brave and true, unafraid of the unknown, because I'll face it all with you. Hello, I'm the reviewer. You review it, I review you. This is my partner, Mr. It. Patreon request today of Tendo the Seal's review of the Carousel of Progress. A bit of context is needed for this one. This review takes place during Tendo's Woman Beneath the Waves arc, which we did a review of, wink wink nudge nudge. Due to Tendo being kidnapped and only having filmed part of the review, their friends, Nami, Stony, and Cat Daver, take it upon themselves to finish it.
So, who's gonna go first?
Well, I think that answers obvious. Who else but me?
See, this is why in the event that a review needs to get done and It and I are missing, we have an active hierarchy list for who should cover for us.
Look, Tendo entrusted this to me. That at least means something.
If that's the case, then really Nami is the only one who has any claim here.
The Carousel of Progress was first designed for an expansion to Disneyland called Edison Street.
That map says Edison Square. Me.
Technically making it the only attraction in Orlando that Walt was able to have full creative input on before passing away.
Which to some Floridians has made it quite the valuable piece of the park's history that needs to be preserved for the sake of his legacy.
Okay, this is probably a hot take, but I'm not crazy about the idea of keeping this thing around for the sake of Walt's legacy. Honestly, it feels like boiling down everything the man worked on to this one project. Walt's legacy is not only his entire body of work, but everything that has come out of his company even after his passing. Everything that he inspired. I'll concede that as one of, if not the last attraction Walt had full creative control over, it does have a notable and important place in Disney history. But you know where history belongs?
That belongs in a museum!
And that's exactly what the parks are not. And I know plenty of people have made this argument in the past, but if you really want to respect Walt's legacy, then you shouldn't be afraid of retheming or replacing attractions like this. Disneyland will never be completed and all that. And I thank those of you still watching after that.
The show starts with entering the theater, where all we see to start off is the ride's logo displayed large before us.
Oh gee, how original.
Why don't you put it dead?
I mean, it's the closest thing to having a title card that something like this can get.
Welcome to Walt Disney's Carousel of Progress. Oh, you're in for a real treat.
A treat? But I thought there's no food or drink in here.
Funny enough, it's actually allowed. It's one of the few attractions that allows for eating inside.
While I understand why, as a former movie theater employee, I sympathize with the cast members at this attraction.
No, that's just rude.
Fine, let's just keep going.
And how many times have you disappeared from shot in our videos over the years? Me.
The narration continues to say that this show will follow an American family over time, seeing the ongoing theme of progress explored before it finally ends and we hear this attraction's famous song ring out for the first time. There's a great, big, beautiful tomorrow. And now, a demonstration.
Look, I like a musical number as much as the next guy, but can we not? It's not even like this is a parody or even has anything to say about the song. It's just a straight-up cover.
Anywho, let's see as the show starts off, heading into the 1890s.
Maybe you get to go first.
Well, given my turf, it only seems fitting I'm the furthest back.
That's a surprisingly good point from the likes of you.
Wow. Me?
Unlike most shows of this kind, which would change up the scene itself like a theater, the audience are the ones moving, rotating around to the next scene all circle-like.
Not gonna lie, I'm not sure why other than because they can.
Well, I don't need to.
We just need a musical number. Don't overdo it.
Musical episode when?
And I even hear tell about two brothers in North Carolina who are working on some kind of flying contraption.
And I'm sure no horrific tragedies will come from that invention. None at all.
God, I'm glad we have magic.
Oh, that's right, folks. Now Sarah has time for other things
Like canning and cleaning the oven.
Yes, dear.
And in all these years, he still hasn't gotten up from that chair to clean that oven. Lazy jerk.
Hey, it's not his fault.
We can't, you old fool. We're bolted to the seats.
After the scene where his son gets caught looking at porn. And no, I'm not kidding about that. Surprised stayed in all these years.
Me.
I think I'll take one of those newfangled trolleys down to the drugstore soda fountain and meet the boys for a cold sarsaparilla.
Oh, come on, Disney. Don't be censoring yourself. The guy's drinking beer. Don't be pulling this sarsaparilla shit now.
That's just kind of the guy Walt was. Remember, he did everything in his power to hide his smoking from the public.
So that would put this around early 1927, as that flight took place in May of that year. I wonder if anything else is happening around that time.
Me.
The attraction discusses progress as a concept as if it were discussing an overall basis. But when you really look at the nature of this show, it only discusses technological progress.
And even by the 1960s, when this show first opened, there were major elements of social progress to be discussed here.
So, I get the point that's being made here, but that's not really what the show is about. Yeah, you can argue that the title should say technological process, but A, that's not as catchy, and B, I feel like putting this thing in Tomorrowland kinda does the job.
Along with the man's wife making costumes?
Ma'am, it's 4th of July, or Halloween.
Cosplay is a year-round activity.
Okay, kid, that's the most overused fireworks music ever.
Yeah, even Sam Eagle used it.
If my new boyfriend Theodore sees me in this, it'll scare him away.
Okay, what kind of pansy-ass boyfriend do you have that's afraid of statues?
I'm pretty sure she didn't mean it literally. Like, the point is she thinks it'll make him lose interest in her.
Can you imagine?
Yeah, what's so scary about statues? Ah, giant woman!
Coward. Hell, this song would probably leave him catatonic.
All I wanna do is see you turn into a giant woman.
As we head into the 1940s. Let's go, everyone. It's Nazi season.
I'll be honest, I'm not crazy about this gag. Don't get me wrong, fuck Nazis, but this kinda comes off to me as justifying a murder boner with the victims being terrible people.
You know, I predict the day when millions of people will learn Latin and Greek sitting in front of their TV sets.
Well, people can do that, but let's be honest. Has anyone actually learned a language via television beyond the age of 5?
I've picked up a few Japanese phrases watching anime. Does that count?
We're remodeling our basement as something called a rumpus room.
Oh, come on, man. We all know you're talking about a BDSM dungeon. Don't be coy now.
Me.
And thank goodness that's where it ends, as we leave the 40s behind.
Aww. Sorry, guys. No Nazis here. Perhaps next season.
See, this is what I was talking about earlier. You should be glad that there were no Nazis. Anyway, the three get absorbed into a cloud of cartoon violence as we move on to pre-recorded Tendo.
As we head into the future, we see it's Christmas time for our fine future friends. Christmas!
Fuck it, it's July, I'll give them this.
Finally, I have an excuse to wear this.
I will say, given their apparent love for the holiday, it's weird that in roughly 3 years of doing this show, Tendo's only Christmas episode is an Aqua Imagineering segment.
Well, it was peaceful until Santa brought that new virtual reality space pilot game.
You mean like Star Wars Squadrons on the PSVR?
Brand synergy!
Well, that's what we expected. They're making a lot of guesses. Some of them had to be right. Right?
Wrong!
Hey everybody, I'm done programming our new voice activation system.
Now all our household items will do anything we tell them to do.
You mean like Alexa?
Hopefully without the subscription.
Not to mention laser discs and high-def TV.
Oh my god, that's real. That's actually real. In fact, we're beyond Laserdisc at this point.
Well, technically DVDs and Blu-rays are still Laserdiscs, but semantics.
Okay, Disney, where are you hiding the time travel tech? Tell me! You couldn't have predicted this!
Oh god, this is why Disney bought Fox, so that they could combine their future-seeing powers with that of The Simpsons!
Tell me!
Okay, you know I love a Toy Story reference, especially one wrapped in a Kingdom Hearts reference, but odd choice for a technical difficulty screen.
It's kind of scary just how much their vision of the future has actually turned into a vision of the present.
Which is one of the reasons the upcoming re-theme is important. Overall, this one was an interesting experiment for having other members of Tendo's cast serve as hosts for the show. Hell, right after this, Kat Daver got her own show on the channel. An interesting watch if nothing else. I'm the Review Reviewer. You review it, I review you.